Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Delt Day of Giving. If you haven't been here before, or you're just now tuning in, we're currently in the segment talking about our generations of impact, where we're talking with past participants, current participants, and future participants of some of our fantastic programming. I just want to say, give a major shout out to our donors who have made our partnership with Outward Bound possible. Once again, these are the ones who have trailblazed the opportunity for these men to have these life-changing experiences, and the first ones to enter into the brand new Stuck Giving Circle. For those who may have heard about it before, or maybe this is your first time, one of the benefits of joining the Hudson Stuck Giving Circle is that once you make a gift, you'll be able to actually sit down in a town hall with those participants who are going on the Outward Bound expeditions to hear firsthand from them how that made an impact in their lives. There will be speaking opportunities, perhaps, from the author of this fantastic book, A Window to Heaven, which chronicles Hudson Stuck's first ascent of the highest peak in North America, Mount Denali. And the benefit of it is if you make a $500 gift today to the Hudson Stuck Giving Circle through the Innovation and Adaptability Fund, you'll get a signed copy of it right to your mailbox. Just to give a brief update, though, for the funding side, we have raised over $45,000 through 138 gifts so far. This is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for the support that you have provided and are making all of these wonderful opportunities that you're hearing about today possible. At 3 p.m., be sure to tune back in. We're actually going to hear from Grant Hunter, who's the parent of a current Delt at the University of Colorado Boulder, to hear how some of these programs have impacted his son's life from the parents' point of view. But as I mentioned before, we're going to take a look into how some of these past programs have made an impact on Mike Slaughter's life. He was a past participant in the Expedition Academy and also the Sailing Academy. After that, we will have a quick video from Carson Jacob, who was selected to go on an upcoming Outward Bound expedition by backpacking through the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. So we're going to go ahead and cut over. We hope you stay tuned.
Mike Slaughter, Gamma Rho, class of 2006. I went to University of Oregon after Mike Slaughter, Gamma Rho, class of 2006. I went to University of Oregon after graduating from high school here in San Diego, California. It was an absolutely awesome college experience. Eugene's an incredible town, and that is where I found Delt. I didn't think I was going to be a fraternity member, but I was approached on a street corner by a guy who wanted me to come on by the house and meet some of the guys. One thing led to another, and here I am, like 25 years later, as an alumnus, a lifelong Delt. The fraternity did a great job of marketing the Leadership Academy experiences. In particular, the Outward Bound experience in Colorado kind of spoke to me. I had always been a bit of an outdoors kid when I was growing up. We've got family up in Idaho, and so I would go up to Idaho and Montana during the summers and just get outdoors. And so an experience where I could go out into the mountains in Colorado and just be outdoors with all of my brothers from around the country really kind of had a special place in my heart. It was something that kind of spoke to me. So I applied for it, and I consider myself so lucky to get selected for it. It's just a very, very cool experience. So I landed in Denver, went out to Leadville, a little town out in the middle of the Rockies, and that's where the experience started. When you get up to like the last 100 yards of the mountain, your quads are burning. Like every fiber of your soul tells you that you need to stop and slow down and like maybe not push those 100 yards all the way through. But you do anyway, because like you've made it up that far, like just keep going. And so it really kind of brought home in real life this focus on perseverance, but also a reliance on your brothers to help you through things. There were many times where, rock climbing in particular, where you're depending on your brother on belay to make sure that you're not tumbling off a mountain and breaking a bunch of bones. You're trusting your well-being to somebody that has sworn the same oath as you, which is really cool. Man, a lot of moments during the trip. Certainly the quintessential one is standing on top of the mountain with all of your brothers and realizing that you can push through adversity and you can actually do something really big and really cool like that. I mean, heck, if you've just climbed a 14er with a bunch of your brothers, who says that you can't turn around a chapter or like conduct a chapter meeting or, tackle adversity with your brothers at home? It's all pretty attainable, right? First of all, absolutely do it. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. If you're considering whether or not to do that or some other fun summer thing that you've got planned, or if you've got a summer job, look, take a summer and commit to this. It's not even a full summer. It's like a week, 10 days or whatever it is out of the summer. And it is a 10-day experience that will literally change the rest of your life and probably challenge you to reframe your entire fraternity experience from one that is locally based with just your brothers at your own institution to one that is more globally based with brothers from all over the country and maybe the world, right? So if you want to get the most out of your Delt experience, this is a great way to do that. And you'll be feeling the impact of that experience long after you leave Colorado. This is not just a 10-day experience. It's a 10-day primer for what will be the rest of your Delt life, which goes well beyond graduation, as we all know. It's a great investment of your money. If you're the type of donor who wants to know that you're making a direct impact with every dollar that you give, investing in leadership academies, especially ones that are partnered with Outward Bound, you can be sure that your money is going towards a massive impact for the future of the fraternity. It's going to shape individuals who go on to become your future leadership consultants, right? Your central future office staff, future alumni who are running companies and doing big things. These experiences are what kind of in part set our fraternity apart from others out there. They're really, really special. So if you want to know that you're making an impact, this is a great way to do it. Transformative, maybe. Transformative is a great word to go with. Yeah, I went into Expedition Academy as a kid from Southern California who was just getting his feet wet in fraternity, and I left as a future leader who was prepared to take on some pretty big challenges and be fully engaged in helping my chapter achieve everything that it could, and later on in my career helping the fraternity grow and flourish across the entire country. So transformative.
So my name is Carson Jacob. I am from the Epsilon Phi chapter here at Southeastern Louisiana University, and I am a sport management major and I really strive to work in professional sports, specifically in the NBA. So my first Delts event that I had the pleasure of going to was a Southern Division in spring of 2022 in Nashville. And then ever since then, I fell in love with the national programs, and I always loved the opportunity to meet new Delts from around the world and just kind of see what their chapters are doing that maybe ours can do better, or see where we're at compared to everybody else, and just get a better understanding of the national landscape and how well we're doing. I was a participant in Ignite, the last Ignite 2023 Southern Division in Atlanta. And then I recently had the opportunity to attend Carney in Cleveland, which I really enjoyed. And I mean, I was the program coordinator for this past campus. I attended 2 sessions of it, the first starter one at the last Southern Division, and then another campus in New Brunswick as well. And then I really felt as I'm getting older, it's kind of time to give back, and I've gotten what I could out of campus, being in it twice. So I wanted to kind of be an opportunity to where I can share to some of the younger undergrads who are just coming in and make sure they get the best experience they could. And really, it's because of all the stuff that I've learned from the past Delt programs that makes me really happy and excited for this outward bound expedition that I get to go on. I was just super excited to be picked and grateful for the opportunity. They gave a lot of options for different expeditions, and honestly, that one fit my schedule the best, and I'm grateful that they had those many expeditions to choose from. I feel like, me personally, from what I've taken away from other Delt programs, is like the skills and the leadership capabilities to be able to be a face on campus, to work with people from many different backgrounds, ethnicities, diversity. Honestly, it's a great opportunity for anyone willing to go. And I think Outward Bound will take that to the next level, being in a challenging environment, along with people who you're not familiar with. It's not your chapter brothers, but they still are your brothers nationally. My chapter brothers who, honestly, coming into college, it was during COVID. I didn't really have a community around me at college. It was just go to class, go home. But once I found Delta Delta, and they honestly took me in with open arms, I feel like it opened my eyes to be able to do so much more on my campus that can push me to be even better man, one of excellence in my career after college. I would say, try not to say no, try to say yes. You only get a college experience once, and you only get your undergraduate experience in Delta once. And while all these new expeditions and institutions are renewing or coming back or really just being created, it's the best time to take opportunity and take hold of the time that you have as an undergraduate, especially because it'll work wonders for you now, and in 10 years in the rest of your life. You'll be able to make friends, network, take skills that you'll use in your everyday jobs or in your households. Me personally, I feel like I'm a better worker, I'm a better man, a better future husband. I feel like I'm all of those things, and it's a big part because I put in the work at these programs because I was given the opportunity. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, because just being in Delt has given me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to change myself for the better. And I'm so thankful just to be part of such a great organization that also helps my brothers and helps many generations to come. And all these new opportunities that our brothers around the nation are having, is phenomenal, and it's a great way to stay involved with the younger chapters by donating and make sure that they get the college experience that you had or you wish you had.